Hi, I'm Shankar, and I'm a final year BTech Electrical and Electronics Engineering student from Karun University. Today, I'll be presenting a sample and hold circuit. A sample and hold circuit is used to capture the instantaneous value of an analog signal and maintain that value in a specific period of time. It is commonly used in ADC converters, DAC systems, and DSP applications. In this circuit, a JFET acts as a sampling switch, a capacitor stores the sampled voltage, and an op-amp buffers the stored value to the output. The input signal is a DC voltage which generates the analog input signal, a 500 Hz sine wave with an amplitude of 15 volt. This is the signal to be sampled and held. R1, which is rated as 10 mega ohms, provides biasing for the JFET gate circuit and helps maintain a stable operating condition without significantly affecting the input signal. Q1, which is a JFET 2N4339, acts as the sampling switch. Its on and off states are controlled by the gate pulse signal. R4, which is rated as 1 mega ohm, which connects the clock pulse to the JFET gate and limits gate current, ensuring reliable switching. Sampling operation. When the clock pulse turns Q1 on, the input signal is connected to the capacitor, allowing it to change to the instantaneous input voltage. R2, which is rated as 100 kilo ohms, limits the charging current into the capacitor and improves circuit stability. C1, which is rated as 1 nanofarad, which is basically a old capacitor, stores the sampled voltage. When Q1 turns off, the capacitor is isolated from the input and holds the last sampled value. The U1, which is an 741 op amp, is configured as an voltage follower. It buffers the capacitor voltage, providing high input impedance so that the stored charge on C1 is not significantly discharged. R3, which is an 100 kilo ohms resistor, represents the output load. The op amp supplies current to the load while protecting the capacitor from loading effects. The output. The output is a staircase waveform. Each step represents the sampled value of the input signal, and the flat portion represents the hold intervals between samples. Conclusion. The Q1 samples the input signal, the C1 stores the sampled voltage, the 741 buffers it, and the R3 acts as the load, which producing the characteristic staircase output of a sampled hold circuit. Thank you.